Hello there. Today we're looking at how to clean and reassemble your trucks. In this example I'm using a pair of AF1s. They're matte black 60s, which equates to an axle length of 8.75 inches. So I've got my scrubbing brush, hot soapy water, skate tool, trucks, acetone and a cloth. So basically the idea is that I will be pulling apart the trucks, wiping over the things that I don't want to get wet, and then giving the rest of the truck a good soapy clean to get rid of the wax and all the dirt. I don't know if you can see this here. There's a pretty good amount of dirt, grime on that. That sort of stuff filthies up the bushings, and your pivot cup will need a bit of a clean too. So I'll show you how to do that. Most people will still be skateboarding a front and a back truck. If you do, you should be marking the base plate and the hanger so that you know the difference between the front and the back. Front truck and a back truck have got different feels to them, and the last thing you want to do is take your trucks off the board feeling a certain way and then not being able to get that same kind of feel happening again once you've cleaned them and put them back on the board. There's no front or back for my boards. I don't do flip tricks at all. You can see here these trucks are almost identical. Alrighty, so at this point what I'm looking at doing is setting all of these bits aside. These I will clean with the acetone. The pivot cup, these two bushings, this base plate and this hanger are all going into the soapy water. Just like in the cleaning your wheels video, I'll just do the same thing here with hot soapy water and a scrubbing brush. So that hasn't taken long at all, and all of the wax that was on this is pretty much gone. I'll give that a little wipe and then you can see that's super clean now. Pretty clean for a minute and a half. Beautiful. Same thing for the base plates. The base plates themselves are all fairly clean. I just feel like if you're going to the trouble of washing your trucks, you may as well wash all of it. That's pretty clean. Everything's clean. We've got clean base plates, clean hangers, clean pivot cups, upper washer, lower washer, steel washer, kingpin nut, axle nuts, washers. I've left this washer here out of position just to annoy people who may have a strong desire to see everything being lined up and straight. Alrighty, so got my Ace AF1s, great truck. Now we're putting the pivot cups back in. It's a pretty simple process, just getting the pivot cup and pushing it in, but there is a little trick that you can use. I'll just get a cake of soap and a little stick like this. You could use a pocket knife, and I'll just get a little bit of that soap and put that into the pivot cup. You can also wax it. Now if you're wondering why we're doing this, it's not so that you've got a head start on giving them a clean next time. It's so that when the tip of this hanger sits in there, it doesn't squeak and make really annoying noises. If you find that the bushings do a little bit of squeaking, then there's no reason why you can't do the same thing here. All right, reassembling the trucks. Almost done. Nearly put the washer on the wrong way. If you're not sure, check out my other video, how to set up a skateboard. I think it's around the 4.5 minute mark. That'll explain to you how you want to put your washers on. Now I'm just going to point out these are AF1s. You can see the 60, but you can also, hopefully, you can make out 8.75. So I'm expecting now that these trucks are nice and clean, they're soaped up, There should be no issues whatsoever skating these things for another 6 to 12 months before they need to be cleaned again. I'll wipe over the axles if I change my bearings or clean my wheels, but truck maintenance activities will be done until this time next year. Good old spring clean. AF1 60s ready to be skated. Put these on a board again and start skating them. Well, I hope you found that helpful and can put it to good use. Until then, see you later.